the book Self. Here is a quote: "Pleasure is a shadow of bliss. Bliss is self-generated and inexhaustible. Pleasure is dependent on outside stimulation, short-lasting, and always ends in pain. Desirable sensations are called pleasure, and undesirable sensations are called pain. We always run toward the pleasure and try to run away from pain. This running itself is suffering. Pleasure is a shadow or reflection of bliss. Bliss is like a reservoir, infinite source, while pleasure is short-lasting. Pleasure comes from sense stimulation. In the beginning, you get more and more pleasure, but once you reach the saturation point, then it deteriorates and it turns into pain. For example, when you are very hungry, you enjoy the first bite. Second bite becomes less pleasurable, and after you eat 10-15 bites and you are full, your pleasure diminishes. And beyond certain point, if you have to eat, it becomes more painful. Pleasure depends upon stimulation from outside. It is not sustained. So if you want to find pleasure, source is gone, you look for another source, then another source, and again you get depleted. While we enjoy the pleasures, actually we are depleting our energy. In our illusion, we believe that we are getting pleasure, but our vital energy is depleted in the process of pleasure. It is like a dog who eats a bone and gets pleasure from the bone. The pleasure comes from bleeding gums, but a dog thinks that he is getting pleasure. So our pleasure only depletes our energy. Bliss, on the other hand, comes when mind is quiet and senses are withdrawn. Bliss is the absence of mind. There is no stimulation, because whenever there is stimulation, pleasure has its counterpart pain. Gain has loss. Friends brings enemies. Health brings sickness. Excitement, depression. So everything is dualistic. And as long as you are in dualistic world, you find temporary happiness. To find true bliss, we go beyond the mind to the source. And bliss is our basic nature. We experience bliss in the deep state of sleep, but that is unconscious way of experiencing bliss. Meditation is conscious experience of bliss. That means you are master in control of your bliss. Okay. So restrain the sense organs and find greater bliss. Bliss would fulfill you so much that you have no more craving for pleasure. Pleasures get you in the illusion that it's coming tomorrow, but always ends in frustration. So always try to restrain the senses and try to experience bliss in your own divine nature.